Good morning. In this presentation, we are going to see how we can trade in Mcx crude oil for this week. Before looking into that, let us see what happened last week and what we expected last week. Now we had moved to the next contract since the previous contract will expire soon. So we had moved to the next contract, and in order to see the price action that had happened in the next contract, just follow this blue color line which I had drawn as a key resistance point. Whenever I place the cursor on any candlestick, you can see the date and time below, and also these vertical dotted lines indicates the price opening and closing for the respective days. So now let us start from 4th, that was on the previous week. You can see this, if you just follow this line of 5060, you can very well understand the price was taking a clear resistance around 5060. So we had identified the resistance, and this is where the price opened last week. That was on Monday. You can see 11th. On 11th, this was equivalent to 5060. You can see this 5060 is equivalent to 5000 in the previous contract. So what we expected in the previous contract was that if the price moves above 5000, we expected the market will stay in buying. The same thing happened. You can see the price went and hit at 5060, which is acting as a resistance. So it provided the resistance and the price came down. The next day, along with the average, a breakout above 5060 pushed the price higher. From this point we were in buying. So you can very well notice that so many times the price drops down near 60 and it is now acting as a support. So as we all know, support and resistance interchanges itself. On the previous week, this 5060 acted as a resistance. Now it's acting as a support. So you can see so many times on 13th the price took the support here. Even on the same day, 13th also, again the price came down, took the support. On the next day, on 14th, the price again took the support here, and on Friday you can very well notice that the price consolidated and closed around 5011. Now the next point is the resistance. 5120 was acting as a resistance for crude oil. So this is the entire price action which happened in this contract, which is happening in this contract. Now we know our points, support point and the resistance point. So if the price, today's price opening is going to take us with a great surprise, because it is expected to open somewhere around 5060. Based upon the Mcx price direction, we are predicting the price opening. It may be subjected to changes based on where the rupee is going to stay and open. So according to the Mcx, today it is expected to open somewhere around the key zone of 5060, because you can notice that the average is also exactly converging at 5060, indicating that this is going to be the great decision zone. So many times the price went up with the trend, it took exactly a great support around 5060, and everything looked good at the end of the previous week for buying. But today's price opening has taken us with a surprise. So it is very clear, if the price cannot sustain 5060, it is not going to sustain buying. So it is very clear that if the price shows a downside like the price action which you had on the previous week, that is the reason why I showed this zone. So if the price opens lower like this, and if it starts taking a resistance, it is going to be the downtrend. But if the price can sustain 5060 today, and again if you find a closing above 5060 for today, then for this week you can expect the market to stay in buying. So this is going to be the major key zone. You cannot underestimate 5120 as the resistance zone. Also, the first thing for buyers, it should sustain 5060. The best thing for buyers, it should close above 5020. The worst thing is that if the price breaks below 5060, it is going to be a downtrend, because it was staying downtrend only the previous week. The market tried its best. So let us see what's going to happen during the trading session, and thanks a lot for watching our videos. Happy trading. Take care. Bye.